How to make your first 10,000 online, part 3. So, in this part, we're going to talk about picking a niche and getting your first client or your first clients. So, let's do a brief recap of part 1 and part 2. In part 1, we talked about the type of people who normally look for ways to make money online. This includes students, job seekers, stay home parents, people who love to travel, people who need extra income. They're in employment, but they need extra income. Someone who is heading towards retirement, etc. So it's very easy to qualify to make money online when you have basic skills, when you have access to the internet, then you can qualify to make money online. Then in part 2, we talked about if it's so easy to make money online, why don't people do it? Why do some people struggle? It's because there's certain obstacles. We talked about those obstacles. For example, where would you find clients? Not knowing where to start. Fear. Talked about fear of criticism, fear of rejection, fear of failure. Also talked about being your own obstacle, imposter syndrome. Okay. Now, here, let's talk about picking a niche and getting started. So here's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at 7 points. What is in your hand? What problem will you solve? Your low hanging fruit. Then I'm going to explain how I got one of my earliest clients. Show, don't tell, and I'll talk about the rule of hundreds, the rule of 10. Sorry. What do you have in your hand? I want you to do your own resource audit. You should audit yourself. Like, what do I have that I have to offer? Is it time? Maybe you have lots of time. Is it energy? Maybe you are energetic person, you might be useful, or older but you're still energetic. The ability to type, the ability to use Google and search for answers, the ability to use YouTube and search for answers. That is, all these can be your resources. What problem can you solve with your resources? Okay, people don't care about your problems. I've said this before. Too many people come with, I need help, I need about problems, I need to make money online. No, don't talk about your problems. You should care about their problems because they care about their problems. What do people pay for? They pay for more time, more money, more confidence, more love, more opportunities, more sales, more business visibility. Think in terms of the problems you can solve or the needs that you can meet with what you have in your hand. For example, you can help people to save time. People want to save time. You can help people who are busy by helping them to save time. Respond to their WhatsApp messages or Messenger. Help them to respond to pages, content, comments on their page content. That's an example of saving time. You can help someone to save time by helping them to type their transactions. You see how specific I'm being. Your skill is typing. What will that typing help with someone? How would it help a client? How would it help someone so that they pay you? Typing, if you learn Excel, you can type in Excel, right? You are helping someone to keep track of their expenses and their income. That is a very important thing for a small business. They'll be willing to pay for that. You're using the skill of typing and you've added the skill of Excel. You can help people to make money if you can help a business owner to post whatever they are selling in so many different groups. You are using your time. You are using your time by posting. I'm not saying content creation, graphics design. You see what I'm talking about? You just have time. And in that time you're using it to post in different places so that you help someone to make money. So think about the different ways in which you can use what you have to offer value. Here's my example. Because of my background of IT, one of the earliest things I started offering when I was making money online was web design. Why? Because I was coming from an IT background. I later moved on to social media management because I enjoyed writing. I later got paid to blog. These are examples. What do you have in your hand? I had an IT background. I love writing. I enjoy writing. These are the things that I was able to offer as value. Stop looking for opportunities. Okay, you can look for opportunities, but it'll be harder. But if you think about value that you can offer, for example, you know how to type. Instead of looking for typing jobs, think about typing transactions in Excel. Someone has got 20 mobile money transactions. Okay, not even 20, maybe 100. You know how to type. How can you bring your typing in to this person who's got 100 transactions unrecorded so that you can help them? You are putting your typing in a way that is going to help someone, in a way that they'll be willing to pay you. You can type answers to answer client questions. You can type advertising messages. This way, you instead of asking for typing jobs, instead of saying where can I find typing jobs, you're thinking about how the typing is very specific now. The typing can be used in Excel. The typing can be used in answering client questions. The typing can be used in advertising messages. That's the difference between freelancing and employment. Freelancing, making money online, requires you to think like an entrepreneur. Be more specific. Okay. How can your talent, your time, your skill help a client? Now, let me talk about the low hanging fruit. What is this? That's something that is within your reach, an opportunity that is within your reach right now. What is that? Is it a laptop? Is it internet access? If you're a student at a public university, you have free Wi-Fi. Do you understand people are paying for for Wi-Fi? You have it for free. That's a resource. It's a low hanging fruit. It's within your reach. Within your reach, is there a salon, a barber shop, or another busy person? That person could be your client. Those are low hanging fruits. Go through your phone book. I love doing this exercise when I'm with my clients, especially when I'm doing private one on one consultation. I tell them, take out your phone book. I want you to tell me how many people do you have in your phone book right now? Are there any of those people who might be potential clients? Check the people you are connected to online. This is low hanging fruit. Do any of them need your help? Can you use your skill of typing, your extra time, your extra energy? Can you help them in one way or another? Because that's how you make money, both online and offline. It's not always online that you make money, okay? So here's like when I was doing freelancing, social media marketing, some clients I would sell them entirely online, but sometimes my clients would require me to go physically to their offices. So when you learn how to make money, you understand the principle. You can make money both online and offline. All small business owners have got problems, and usually they easily hire freelancers. So can you help them? Do you understand their problems? That would be a good starting point. How I got one of my earliest first clients. I was doing web design. Okay. How did I find my clients? I went through my network on LinkedIn. I started building my personal brand on LinkedIn before I started on Facebook. So I had a certain number of connections on LinkedIn. So I went door to door, talking to, I call it the door to door strategy. Okay, it's not really a door, but it's inbox to inbox. I was just sending inbox messages to people. Hey, are you interested in a website? Are you interested in a website? Are you interested in a website? I came across a certain person who was working as a communications manager, and he was not happy with their company website. He said, hey, take a look at our website. There's certain changes I would like you to make. That's how I closed my first deal. Show, don't tell. Show, don't tell. Your first potential client might be within your reach, but guess what? They have doubts. They have doubts about you. They have doubts about your abilities. They have doubts about your promises. So, how are you going to overcome that doubt? Show them. Do not tell them. Show them. Talk is cheap. Everyone claims they can do something. It's hard to be trusted as a stranger. How do you win trust fast so that people can pay you? Show them, do not tell them. Show them samples of your work, offer free trials, make samples, do an explainer video, win trust fast because especially if you're going to start with a service, people really like I get a lot of people come to me and say, "Hey, I'm very good at this." But in my mind, I'll be thinking like, "I don't know you. Who are you? How do I even know you're good?" No, I'm very good. I can help you with this and this. They're just talking. Talk is cheap. Show your work. Show your work. Avoid saying things like, I am the best. Try me. Show them that you're the best. I'm very good at this. Show them. Show, don't tell. Show, don't remember this. Show, don't tell. It's a fast way to win trust. How do you keep them coming back? Keep them coming back. You keep them coming back by being excellent at what you do. Always upskill, always sharpen your skills, always deliver value, always there's free learning and paid learning. You can enroll in both. Always continue increasing your value, your skill, so that people can come back. Here's an example of a graphic design that was done for me. If you're a beginner graphics designer, can you make this? Because when I get someone who comes to me and says, I'm a graphics designer, I'm very good, I can help you, I wonder, can they do this level? Because this was done by one of my international freelancers. When you are working online, you need to have high standards because your competitors will have high standards. Can you manage to make $10 or 100 kwacha? Start from there. There's this rule of tens that I learned from Steve Harvey that I like talking about. I really like the idea of it. He says that you need to start by learning how to make $10. That's it. Start from $10. Then whatever it is you've done to make $10, do it 10 more times. So you don't need to think about a big. So he talks about this, the rule of tens, when he talks about how you can make 1 million. He says start with $10. If you can know how to make $10, it will be easier to know how to make 100. To be easier to know how to make 1,000, because you just keep on doing the same thing you were doing 10 more times. Can you sell $10 selling one of these items? Then sell them 10 more times. Can you know how to sell one cell phone? Then sell it 10 more times. That's the rule of tens until you get to that number 10,000. How do you make your first 10,000? You start by $10. You start with $10 or 10 kwacha or 100 kwacha, and then keep on repeating that same process. You don't need to start with one client who give you one big payment. No, you need smaller amounts. Maybe there's something that you can deliver for 1,000. What is one thing you can deliver for 1,000? Can you get 10 clients for it? Can you do it 10 more times? Then you get to your 10,000. In summary, let's summarize. What have we talked about? You need to do an audit of yourself and your abilities. What do you have in your hand? This is a quote from the Holy Scriptures, where God was asking someone, "What do you have in your hand?" Because you can use what you have in your hand to deliver value and get paid. What problem can that thing help you to solve? Who will it solve for? That's your low hanging fruit. There will be people there. There might be people who have that problem, where you can deliver that skill, where you can deliver that solution, and you can get paid. I gave the example of how I use my low hanging fruits, which is my network on LinkedIn, where I went door to door, inbox to inbox, asking people, "Hey, do you need this? Do you need this? Do you need?" Until I found someone who needed it. Can you make your first 100 kwacha or your first $10? Then start from there. Start from a very small amount and then do it 10 more times. Excellence will keep you getting paid all the time because clients will keep on coming back. How will you have excellence? By having excellent skills, developing your skill, developing your talent. Okay, that's the end of part 3. Remember to enroll for content creation school. You're going to learn so many skills. We have 30 days of learning online. You're going to learn more than 30 skills and tools. There's live chat, there are questions, there are pre-recorded lessons, there are quizzes, there are assignments. You also get a certificate, and you'll be one of our recommended freelancers after you pass the assessment. Okay, that is why you need to practice, so that you know that when you are assessed, it's easy to pass. Once you have done all your assignments, then you will definitely pass. Okay, thank you very much for being part of this short class on how to make your first 10,000 online. I hope you found value in it. I hope I'll see you soon when you join Content Creation School, and I wish you all the best.